Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to you sincere Akim out there pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. And just quick testimony. This is something that we were talking about, me and some of the bros in the group chat. And a soft answer turneth away wrath. Understanding that, yeah, the scriptures do say the love of many shall wax cold. Mainly everybody's out here for their self. And it's kind of just you and the brotherhood, really against this whole world, really. All right. And we're dealing with these people, we're dealing with these authorities of the world, whether you get pulled over or you're dealing with your boss, or you're dealing with, you're going to court, you're dealing with a judge, or whoever is in a position of authority. Remember, I'm saying, this is their little victory. All right, ultimately, we're waiting on the Lord. All right, so we have a certain boldness when we're teaching. We have a certain boldness in how we walk, and how we conduct ourselves, but hey, sometimes your inner general has to come out. You have to be able to evaluate things. And Proverbs 15:1, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of the fools poureth out foolishness. All right, so, and I've gotten out of a lot of tickets simply just being respectful. I wasn't even really kissing the officer's ass. I was just being respectful. Whatever they asked me to do, I did it. Hey, how you doing? Sorry about that, officer. A lot of little situations with my boss. Soft answer. Okay, I got you. Now, a situation like that, you can't just let them just get away with everything, of course. But certain situations, where you're in the wrong or you're violating their rules, however bullshit that they might be, sometimes, man, you just got to let them have that shit. All right, another quick one. Sirach 20 and 5, it says, there is one that keepeth silence and is found wise, and another by much babbling becometh hateful. Some man holdeth his tongue because he hath not to answer, and some keepeth silence knowing his time. You got to know, what I'm saying, you're out here moving around the world, you make a mistake, you run a stoplight, or, it's 4 a.m. and you run through a red light or something, run through a stop sign, you're rushing, you're moving around, they pull you over with the bullshit. You got to know your time, time and place. I'm in Chicago, and basically, it's always something going on. But with that, I understand that, I'm not the guy that they're looking for. They're looking for these people who are off of medication, who are, out of their mind, wake up at 6 a.m., drill music and a blunt type of dudes who ready to crash out. And it's a lot of them, because that's the culture here, with from Northern Kingdom to Southern Kingdom. So they're not looking for me. So a lot of times I get pulled over, you show respect, you know what I'm saying? Everything's all good. Shit, they'll let you go. Because they got millions of other people to try to police. They got millions of other people to try to see, who's on some bullshit or who's doing this or doing that. And they see you, somebody respectful, well, then they're gonna try to keep you, on their side. They're usually gonna let you go or let you off with a warning or whatever, man. The Lord is definitely blessed. I can definitely testify to that. All right, so you got to know your time. A wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity. So it is a time to talk. It is a time to say the right thing. All right, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time. He that useth many words shall be abhorred, and he that taketh to himself authority therein shall be hated. There you go. So you get to talking too much and get to try to over talking and, man, I didn't do that. Usually that always gets you in a situation. Usually it never works. You're not finna talk your way out of these people. They signed up to this job and they deal with assholes all day. And they don't know that one of the men of the Lord. You got to show them. You have to apply wisdom. All right, they used to dealing with assholes, people who hate, they already resigning and because, they don't feel supported, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to cause a lot more divisions too. The local law enforcement, they've been feeling it for a while. All right, and pressure's on them too, man. They have to enforce all of these wicked laws and mandates. They got to enforce that, and they got to put, their name is behind that. All right, and this is I had one more. This is Sirach 22, Sirach 28 and 10. All right, as the matter of the fire is, so it burneth, and as a man's strength is, so is his wrath. According to his riches, his anger riseth, and the stronger they are which contend, the more they will be inflamed. A hasty contention kindleth a fire, and that's the thing, man. As a man's strength is, so is his wrath. Got a lot of meatheads out here. You got a lot of hotheads. All right, and according to his riches, his anger riseth. Especially Jake, got a nice car, got the girl with him, got a little money in their pocket. See, these people, they don't have understanding, so they just moving off of, they're beasts in a sort. A beast, it doesn't have any, greater logic. It's completely instinctual. You do something, it's going to completely react. It's not going to think about the results or none of that. It says, and the stronger they are which contend, the more they will be inflamed. A hasty contention kindleth a fire, and a hasty fighting sheddeth blood. All right, so shit can get real fast. And these days, these niggas ain't trying to box you. They ain't trying to put your hands up. All right, especially these young dudes. They looking to make a name for themselves. Blah. They got something on them. Boom. Or not even them. Shit, everybody got a gun these days. This ain't the 90s. So you got to consider that and move. Not saying you got to be a punk or you got to, take too much bullshit, but you just got to be wise. All right, that gun in their hands, man, they feel like that's strength. All right, if thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of thy mouth. All right. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. So a lot of situations, man, you just diffuse it. Said it could be a little simple apology. Hey, my bad, man. All right. Police, they pulled me over. I think they were like 3 cars deep. They had like 6 people standing around. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking I'm about to go to, they about to put the cuffs on me, something. But then everything was all good. They said, okay, you're all good, sir. So I'm like, damn. And like I said, for them, they're fighting a war. And they're looking for ops on the other side. The police, they're pretty much a gang too. All right, shit, the government's a gang. Everybody got a gang these days. All right. If you blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched, and both these come out of thy mouth. All right, so just use wisdom on what you say, how you move. Don't let frustration overtake you. You have the counsel of the Lord. All right, you have instruction. And we are those men who are supposed to represent having that breath of life filled back into them. All right, so we move with greater wisdom than the people of this world. Call lawyer.